Hey, Pretty Girl Club. So, if you're a pretty girl, you more than likely have been taken advantage of by somebody in your life. I know, especially if you're, insecure or don't have a whole lot of confidence, that definitely people will take advantage of you. I know this from experience. I've been taken advantage of by almost every guy I've ever dated, with the exception of one. But for the most part, because I didn't know who I was yet, people saw who I was. I just didn't know who I was. And for any man who is a narcissist, for anybody who is a narcissist, they're going to see you as an easy target. They're going to use you for some reason. I've been used to have a baby with. Like somebody, my baby father literally used me to have a baby to make his ex jealous. And I had to find that stuff out. He even told me that in a heated argument that we had, that the only reason why he even wanted to get me pregnant because the pregnancy was planned. At the time, I thought, we were in love and we just wanted to, have a baby. But no, he was just using me to get his ex jealous. And what better way to get somebody jealous is to sleep with somebody who's attractive, right? So you have to understand, people will take advantage of anybody. You don't even have to be attractive, but if you're attractive, people want to claim you. They want you to have their children. I've heard other reasons like genes. Maybe they want your genes. Maybe they want their baby to look a certain way. So they'll pretend to want you just so you can have their baby. They want to trap you. Even your friends, people who you call friends, may do this. Especially if you're cool with one friend, but there's somebody else that you're not cool with, but that friend that you're cool with is cool with that person that you're not cool with. And so this friend, whether they realize it or not, that likes you will tend to show off the fact that they're cool with you and not other people. It's almost like a flexing thing. I've seen this happen a whole bunch of times. It happens to me a whole bunch of times. If you're a light skin, definitely people are gonna use you as like arm candy, or I got a light skin, look at me type of thing. Look at me, I got a red bone. It be just people just showing off, flexing, as if you're like a new car or something, new shoes. Look what I got. It's like, fuck your feelings, look what I got. They don't care about your feelings. They just need you to either flex for your genes so their children can have your genes too. You never feel like you have genuine relationships with people. It can get real lonely being attractive. People misunderstand you, misjudge you, assume you're one way when you're really not. It lets you not be an introvert. They just gonna think you stuck up and bougie and don't want to talk to nobody because you think you're better. All of those. The I think you're better thing always gets me, because it's like, only you think that. Stop projecting onto me. You wish you looked like me. You wish you had what I had. You're the one who wishes you didn't have to be so loud to get attention like I do. But I'm just sitting here in my son's room recording, and I'm staring at a trophy that he has in his room, and I'm just thinking, like, I've been feeling like a trophy for a lot of people in my life. An object, something to show off, a prize to be won. I've had a lot of men fight over me. I've had the alpha male fight where it's brawling, and then I've had the beta male fights, which is more subliminal, passive aggressive type of energy between the two dudes, almost like they're flexing within what they're saying. I don't know if you guys seen the Jamie Foxx show, but it's kind of like how they do it on that show, where it's kind of like they be flexing with each other by just saying, oh, I got this or I got that, in a way like, oh, my Mercedes Benz is outside, and somebody be like, oh, well, my I don't know, BMW Mercedes is outside. They'll just be flexing to each other of things that they have type of a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Nice to meet you, Jamie.
What's up? I didn't know DeBarge was having a family reunion. Which one was you? Did you sing tenor?
Don't you mind him, honey. We'll get you in a room right away. All I need is your credit card.
No, I don't do credit. I'm a cash man.
So my brother doesn't have credit. Big baller like yourself. I thought you'd come up here with a little plastique. Even I haven't discovered.
But you see, credit is actually for people who discover they don't have cash.
I've had it like that. Yeah, I'm going to go as far to say little kids, they'll fight over you too. I've had a situation at, I think, one of the churches that I used to go to, and the kids would be like, no, that's my babysitter. That's my babysitter. My babysitter's prettier than yours. I've had stuff like that happen to with kids. You just get tired, man. You want somebody to treat you like a human being for once. Like somebody who cares about you and not your material outside. This culture, this generation is all about flexing and whatnot. Very materialistic. And if you have the aesthetic that's kind of like shiny and how I like to dress, like very bright pink colors, bright purple, very feminine and girly, very noticeable. When you shine bright, not even just with what you're wearing, but with your aura, your personality, you funny, you like to make people laugh, you're nice, you're sweet, people love you, you're popular, you're attractive, you never go a day without doing your best. Unfortunately, the downside to this lifestyle is the amount of people that just don't like you or take advantage of you. People will SA you more often than not. I remember in middle school, as far back as a middle school, boys just slapping you on the butt out of nowhere, just out the blue. People that like you, but you just see them as a friend, get mad at you if you talk to somebody else of the opposite sex and they no longer want to associate with you because you hurt their feelings, because you don't like them back the same way. People who I even thought was cool with me just wanted to either sleep with me or be my boyfriend, and when I didn't want the same things, they're not in my friendship circles anymore. They're not my friend no more. I'm like, are you serious? It's hard for me to trust anybody. And it sucks when I feel like the only way I can make genuine relationships is if I dim my light. And I don't want to do that. I will never go backwards ever again. I guess it just comes with the territory with being a bad bitch. So, sometimes it just can get very irritating to deal with. Sometimes I just need to vent about it. I feel like there's also a lack of respect for attractive people. People think you might be dumb based off of a stereotype. The pretty blonde, the pretty dumb girl stereotype that we always see on the TV, that type of trope. Sometimes people would think that's us in real life. I remember one day, you guys know how if you're at work or at a job and a manager will tell you to do something that you probably haven't never been trained to do before. Like you've never been trained to do it. So you're confused, you don't know what to do, right? But that manager wants you to do it anyway. And then when you ask them questions on what to do, even though it may look like a simple job, you don't know what to do. So when this happened to me one day, and I asked one of the female managers, one of the basic Betty managers in there, what am I supposed to do and how do I do it or whatever. And she just looked at me with this crazy look, like, are you serious type of look, and didn't even say anything. Somebody else had to come and actually, because I guess he overheard and told me what I was supposed to do instead of her. And it just made me feel like, do you think I'm dumb or something? I've never been trained to do this. But people will stereotype and judge you like that. Her face almost gave, girl, if you don't, like, bougie little girl, who do you think? Like, it gave that energy. So, you know what? It's easier if I just stay to myself. You know, I use the word friend very loosely, and I need to stop. Because people don't really like me like that. I could be as sweet as can be. I'm too nice. I'm a people-pleasing nice. I'm the type of nice. I say sorry all the time. I'm one of those, I'm sorry. If I accidentally bump into somebody or accidentally not hold the door open for somebody who was behind me or anything. Even if it was their fault, I naturally say sorry. And I think it's just out of that whole thing where I just want people to like me. I think that's where that comes from. I don't want people to think I'm mean or bougie or whatever. I don't want to play into a stereotype that people might put me in, because I'm a good person. I don't know. For a long time that used to bother me, but I'm at a point now where it's just like, it is what it is. For real. Fuck people. Just let them hate. But that's all I really wanted to talk about today. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think. And I'll talk to you guys next time.